Hey everyone, welcome back to the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Day by Day. Thanks for being here. Today's the 22nd of December for me. For you, it's, I'm sure, not the 22nd of May. Considering the 22nd of May is going to be over in less than 2 hours. Then it'll be the 23rd of May, of course. And then after that, of course, is Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day. And then on to New Year's after that. So, looking forward to all of that. I mentioned on the free-to-play video that issues have arisen. And I'm going to keep it there. And what might result in this is, of course we're going to need Anakin and relics, of course. But we could have kept working on these Old Republic characters. And I have in mind that I'm going to buy the Revans. And, but complications have arisen with that. And so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the issues resolved. But if that's the case, we'll just go back to the grind of the Old Republic. And, it just slows it. All it does is it just slows me down a little bit. But fortunately, on the Hyperlight account, I've never intended. I thought about buying the Revans for like 2 seconds because I'm like, it'd be nice to have those characters at Relic 3. Well, lo and behold, I already have most of the characters at Relic 1. In fact, I have both of the Revans already at Relic 3, but I was like, Relic 3, but obviously, just to help me do the Malik fight, which I've never done before, so I have no idea what to expect. And it's probably easier than I'm thinking, but I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to have to remod, because modding takes a lot of money, and I don't have the desire to just sit there and re-roll and try to re-roll and get, luck into 25 speed numbers across the board. Because I know that's a thing, but for me, there's no fun. There's no fun there. I mean, at least at the point in this game. I mean, I think, that might be, kind of the game when you get older. But for me right now, I'm just, if you're telling me that we need to have a certain amount of speed, which I know was Rabbit Beaver. I was watching him. He's like, yeah, I got this for like 5. Malik, Jedi Revan, and then everybody's like, great, but you need to have it at this speed. And I'm like, and when he said you need to have it at like whatever speed, I'm like, no. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. So, worst case scenario, we just end up finishing the farm, taking all of these people to Relic 1 and going from there. We'll probably, I'm past the point where it's like where I'm content at just leaving characters at I'm sure you can make an argument, well, you just need to leave these characters at Relic 7, a Gear 7 or 8, and they'll be good enough. Guys, what happens when just because they don't have a requirement, like I said before, just because they don't have something at requirements for now, doesn't mean they're not going to be required for something in the future. And so I'm just doing something that I think is right for my account. I'm just going to do something that I think is best for my accounts across the board, and that is anybody that we're using, anybody that we're going to be utilizing, because we have no idea. Because Mission and Zalbar do have mercenary tags, and there's always a chance they could find themselves in the way, because we don't know who's going to be in this new Bad Batch that's going to come out here in about 3 weeks. And now my daughter's crying again, so I hope it doesn't come through, but she's being rather loud, so it probably will. But anyway, yeah, I'm just taking everybody. I feel like the best thing for me to do as a player is just to have everybody at Relic 1. And I'm sure at some point, I'm going to be in a Nooch's roster media if I haven't been in there already. No. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think aside from like anybody like that's not named Ugnaught or Jedi Knight Guardian, which if you missed that video of Whaler Fail where Arnold ended up whaling, it was one of these. It's this last batch of the Trove pulled, and he ended up, and he pulled Jedi Knight Guardian, and then he doesn't say anything, and he just shuts off the video. It's hilarious, but as long as you're not throwing relics on like Jedi Knight Guardian or Consular or Ugnaughts or the people or Cup, then I feel like you're doing okay. It's like yes, you can make an argument that you don't want to invest relics into Karth and T3 and all of these other characters, but it's like they at least have a touch of use. And for me, I'm banking on the fact that they're going to come out with a Geo Revan at some point, whether that happens this year, which I think it could, depending on if the KOTOR remake sees the light of day this year or not. I don't know. But, at some point, they're going to have to move forward with something because I don't know that we're getting any more content, Star Wars wise, outside of the Skeleton Crew, of course, which is still on, and then Andor, which doesn't hit until April. So there's a solid chance, and I don't know if there is something else beside Skeleton Crew and Andor to get us to the end of 2025. Let me know. I don't know that because I know they're not supposed to start even filming Ahsoka until April or May, and the Mandalorian Grogu movie's not supposed to come out until next year, even though they're already supposedly done shooting that. Just because of all the post production stuff that a lot of movies go through now. But there's definitely a potential that somebody like Asajj, Bounty Hunter Asajj, could end up coming in, and she could have the mercenary tag. That would be somebody that could utilize Mission and Zalbar outside of Balin's Skull on a viable mercenary team. And so I'm looking at that. And having relics on Karth and T3 just to help out with the occasion where you might want to use the Ebon Hawk in something. Personally, I would love it if they came out with a Old Republic capital ship that was maybe perhaps the Indoor Spire or something else. I think that would be good. Other than that, I have a certain level of passion for the Old Republic outside of, still with all due respect to the other factions, but I'm just at the point where Relic 1 is my the point where I want to be. But for today, we're just going to try to finish up Anakin. If we end up finishing Anakin, which I don't think we are, we still need a. In worst case scenario, we end up having a butt ton of Kairos. Because we're just gonna, have all these Kairos laying around. And if I end up putting them on Anakin, okay. If I end up putting them on Jade, okay. If I end up putting on Captain Rex, okay. If I end up putting on one of the Old Republic members, okay. It's like, we're still able to function. We're still able to move forward. We're still able to progress the account. I do realize that I need to start hoarding energy. So I think I'm going to start doing that in the morning, maybe. I mean, I don't want to and I may not even play this hoard the energy game, because I don't know. It's just like, I think if I already had the Old Republic done, then I would. But there's just, I mean, there's just like a certain place I want to be to with the account as a whole that I just feel like I need to be at, and that until we're there, it's not. It's like I don't even want to talk about hoarding or whatever else. And I'm sure some of you are saying, "Oh, they'll always use something." Well, there won't be, because this is the absolute. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This is the only. Did I use all of it? I don't know if I did or not. Did I? Okay, I must have. Oh well. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, this Old Republic team. This Old Republic team is generally the last team that I'm going to end up putting together before we turn and we head for Leia. It is the CLS team. The CLS team was up there. The Night Sister team was up there. This Sith Empire team. If I get all three of those teams to Relic 7, I should be able to walk through normal conquest, even if I end up, adding a grievous separatist at some point. But I mean, if we get those three teams, we should be able to sufficiently walk through whatever else there is in terms of whatever. And that's the reason why you see me starting to stack up signal data, and that's just the answer to the question of getting prepared. And I realize we probably need more than 150 signal data. We probably need more like a couple of thousand, and that's really going to be ultimately. Even after we get the Sith Empire team, that's gonna be the bottleneck. Is okay. We need to have how much signal data saved up, and you could be like, well, you know what? This is why you need to be start relicking characters now, and you're right. And I know that I talked about doing that a couple of days ago, and you know what? It's time. Let's go see if we can do that. You know what? I totally forgot. No, did I? I think I remember to do it earlier, and that was the whole thing where I was like, but who was I gonna? I don't even know who was gonna take up. Oh yeah, it was Mother Townsend. So I should have this saved up. I'm not sure if I do. Hopefully I do. I think I do. I think I saved some of it. Maybe probably not enough, of course, but that's always the thing, right? So I will have to keep coming back and keep hoarding up on the flip side. But for now, this should give us enough juice to where we want to be, at least. Maybe not. Maybe just in the near term, at least a little bit. And that's really pretty much all you can ask for, is just, okay, can you give me a little help? Just in the near term. And that's... Can I get some ones added here so I can be where I need to be? All right. That should at least give us a little bit of refund, not a lot, but gotta start somewhere. So this is us starting somewhere. This is just us starting in getting going in a general direction. So now we have a Relic 2, Mother Talzine. Now we have a Relic 3, Mother Talzine. So we're headed in a direction where we want to be. But obviously, not there. Super low on signal data, but what's Relic 3, Mother Talzine is better than, obviously, where we were before in terms of Mother Talzine. I think we're good everywhere else. So at least we threw some relics on Mother Talzine. Is there anything else I have quest-wise left? Nah, a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm happy with the direction of the count. We can put 2 relic levels on Mother Talzine, which is not something I definitely need to be saving signal data. I definitely need to be hoarding, at least doing a couple runs of those low level gear pieces, so we can start saving up and crafting that super low level the relic 1 stuff. I don't even know what they're called, but we definitely need to start hoarding that because we need to start doing the turn where even if we end up going back and picking up all the other Republic or Republic requirements for the Revens, then at least we can be like, okay, we're starting, and maybe I do the night pull is for whichever particular character we'll work on, and the morning pull is for the signal data, and maybe that's how we strike the balance. Not that that's really a balance of any kind, but it's better than what we're doing now, potentially, which is just sitting on stuff, really. But yeah, I'm hoarding up Zeta again, so I can be like, either when I when I end up buying the characters, I can just start seeking Zetas, or we can be a little bit more purposeful in our placement of said Zetas. But that's what I'm going to for now. Anyway, I'm going to lose this GC, and then I'm going to lose this space battle pretty probably. Well, maybe not. That's fine. We're still doing good. We're still doing good. Let's get this off of me. Okay. I think we're gonna win this. We have Terminator. That's not something that I normally have. Got that thing out of there. That's 1. That's good. Do that. Got this. We might actually win this. I don't know if we will. But I would love it if we could. Nice. Okay. Put this over here. Get that to stick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurts like a bye. Nice. Bye. Okay, so maybe it's not a loss. I thought it was, but it's not, so. Okay. Nice. Didn't think we were going to win, but we did, so I'll take that. That means on to GAC, my friends. GAC. Where is it? GAC. Okay. This not no. This is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Here we go. All right, so we're 3. So we're 2-0 so far. We've had a pretty good run of not looking at opponents. So let's not spoil that. Let's try to keep that up. Go in with I got low level geos. Perhaps that. What do I have over here? No Anakin? Let's do this. So let me see if I can get this done. I'm probably too slow, but and I'm not Ewok. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. No. Pompey Vader, Thrawn, Mara, RG. This. 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 This is not going to go well. That was nuts. I don't know what I was thinking here. Because what I was thinking and what obviously I should have done are two totally different things. Come on. Okay. Didn't work. I don't know. I'm guessing you just have to have a super fast Vader to make that work, but this should be able to help us out. I say should, but we'll probably get shanked. So far, so good. Yeah, this is obviously what we should have started with, but it was going to... Oh, well. Mistakes were made. That's just what you got to be like. You know what? Mistakes were made. Moving on. All right. Tuscans. Probably, maybe for these guys. If not, what's their tray look like? Their tray's garbage. Maybe not. I'm probably overconfident again, but Tuscan's here. Okay. Garbage Tuscans. Just still haven't modded up in any way, but if I get Tornabits, I get Tornabits, right? What are you gonna do? They don't have Anakin, so I'm not sure what should happen there, but it's probably on me because I don't have mods on this team. I'm guessing. This is not even all Old Republic. Juhani is not. This is, you have to be Galactic Republic for Qui-Gon's Omicron to work anyway. I know that, and I don't even really play GAC, so there's that. I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to get through Mace until I get through Qui-Gon, so maybe we get lucky. I don't know. Is this why? I need to get through Barris. Can I get through Barris? And with these tanks, this is like... I don't think this is... Well, it is, because I'm just not able to get through it fast enough because I don't have enough. Just don't have mods, so I'm going to end up getting... This is trial and error, guys. If you're wondering what am I doing, it's called trial and error. It's like, let's see if it works. Let's find out. There's no offense. It's just a bunch of tanks that these Tuscans shouldn't be losing to, but because I don't have any mods, we are losing to them. So need to make modding a priority for these Tuscans. Let me guess, can't kill Barris because of good old Qui-Gon Omicron. And the reason, mods aside, the fact that this guy, I know that you're not supposed to run this team without, that you're only supposed to have Galactic Republic on this team. Juhani is obviously not Galactic Republic, but you know what? The guy's making it work, and that's my fault. Because this guy should not be making this work but what are you going to do? So I don't know. It's my own fault. Obviously, should not have dropped the fight to that team. Obviously, it's obviously my fault. Can I make this work here? I don't know. Don't know. I'm guessing so, but it might get murdered. I don't know. Yeah. It's my fault for not going after Nihilus. Oh well. I'm just doing stuff, guys. If you're like, what are you doing? Just okay. I don't know what to tell you. And then you're like, you should have started with this team. I realize that. But like I said, I don't care. Can I make this work? All right. Oh, this is not a republic. This is a galactic republic team, by the way. Juhani notwithstanding. We're probably going to get annihilated, but what are you going to do? Oh, I didn't know he put it on maize. Oh, yeah. It's not us because they got to get through our... Well, they're not going to get through us because they're not going to get through our Qui-Gon, so it doesn't matter. Oh, they get through our Qui-Gon. Okay. This foresight is killing me, bro. How did I miss that? Are you kidding me? I know you're like face palming, guys. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Doesn't bother me. This is how I learn. This is how I make mistakes, and then we learn from our mistakes. A super long video, by the way. This is a total waste. It's all right. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Hold the line. Bye.